Peace and blessings, beloved. Ascension Ambassador Astarius Miraculi here, coming forth on this beautiful day to champion the reality of the Ascension. You know, we hear stories about the Master Yeshua the Christ, or some say Jesus the Christ, Jesus, that walked on water, raised the dead, healed the sick. He did that as an ascended master, walking in this physical domain in his flesh body. He was the reality of cellular ascension, bringing the resonance of the ascension frequency all the way down into the cellular matrix of his body. And then there is celestial ascension, that aspect of the ascension where he completely laid his body down through the so-called experience of death and then ascended into those higher realms. The ascension reality represents a domain of consciousness that exists within all of us that becomes a walking expression of the divine, a walking expression of that which is all powerful, all knowing, all loving, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent, evenly present everywhere. When one ascends, they come into the resonance of total enlightenment. And yet what actually happens is that there is an alignment in focusing consciousness to pay attention to the reality of one's being that is eternally and always ascended. So today, we're going to channel the frequency of ascension. Ascension being a reality that is co-eternal with God, unfolding down the corridors of forever. So never is there a time when it isn't so. When we allow ourselves to be a portal for the resonance of the ascension frequency to pour through us, it then is effortless. Because the ascension is not something that we have to do, not even something that we have to obtain, but rather something to acknowledge, acknowledging the eternal reality of it, and then allowing it to have its way of expression through us. And so we will channel the frequency of ascension. I'm going to bring some vocal harmonics in, and also what we're hearing in the background is Deep Space Love, which is a song of mine that is on my album, Deep Space Meditation. Amazing album. Take you deep down into the inner sanctum of your being. So you might want to check out my website and see if that's something that you'd like to have in your collection. So align with me that we are allowing the resonance of the ascension to channel through the portal of our being, through the portal of this moment. Whenever any being ascends, there flashes before the soul of that being every ascension that is, was, or ever will be, because just as there is a oneness of wholeness of being, there is also a oneness of wholeness of ascension. And so we're channeling all of the resonance of ascension that is, was, or ever will be. So align with me on this, and let's feel at the cellular level who we are as an ascended being in the state of total enlightenment. Here we go. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed, not catching hell on earth instead. Many worlds did I create before my dawn in fleshly state. Traveler through eternity, timelessness my legacy. Journey to an endless end. I'm everywhere and every when. Nowhere did my life begin. It shall never, never end. All times are now, all space is here, and there is no reason to fear. While every living moment owns all past, present, future zones. I am the universal whole with multi-selfhood as my goal. As the spirit of the one, creation is how I have fun. So from the great and central sun, legions of my spirit sprung to perform and roam the galaxy, to learn from every part of me the lesson of the one in all, and pain of separations fall. From high to lowest frequency, all I ever find is me. My mission lives in all dimensions, oneness being my prime intention. In all the mirrors of myself, I see true love and godly wealth. Then once while traveling on the earth, I forgot my birthless birth. A bitter war I waged with me, forgot that I was whole and free. Once upon eternity, never did I fight with me, yet once upon a time and space I lost my mind in human race. While catching hell on earth instead, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. So feel the resonance of the ascension that you are, beloved. That reality of your being that can indeed walk on water, can levitate, can raise the dead, can heal any illness. Because when our Creator breathed the breath of life into us and we became living souls, it was Creator breathing the fabric of Creator's own being into the central core of our being, giving animation and life to us. Let's wake up and remember. Remember who we are. Remember where we're from. Remember what we're for. Remember where we are destined. Remember that we are divine. What was lost, we have now found. Let us remember and walk on wings, riding the bliss ascension brings. Wa ramuba he wa a, wa ramuba he wa ia, wa ramuba we wa wea, wa ramuba wa divyanu, divyanu, wa ramuba we wa wea, radun blais e su ta wea, danusi driamu a waku. Dance the dream of ascension awake. I am Astarius Miraculi. Thank you so much for visiting my website, partaking of my music albums, partaking of my books, partaking of my services in intuitive astrology readings and sound healing frequencies with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics, as well as Reiki. You'll find a phone number if you'd like to reach me directly, and also my website, all in my profile. Aho ashe amen namaste. Hotep in lakesha lakin shalom. Satnam Hariom Rastafari. The sacred juices are cooked and infinitely expanding. Juicifari. May you always have many miles on your smile. Wiggle in your giggle, tingling in your boots, laughter ever after, putt in your strut, wings on your butt, always rising up. Up at the top, there's room for all. It's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all. And so it is, and so it shall eternally be.